Aloha everyone, and welcome back to AlohaJenn's beauty blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. And this is my little baby, Misha Boo. Isn't she just so precious? I just wanted to bring her on to say hello to you guys, and hopefully she brightens someone's day. I gave her a bath today in the midst of this treatment that you guys are going to go into today. But look at how precious she is. Okay, so you guys are going to go into this treatment. Now, this treatment is focused around the Jane Man and Neurotris Special Edition Lift Pico Toner. I filmed it in real time so you can follow along, but I also peppered in other treatments. And the other treatment that you can follow along is I did use the micro-channeling pen or nano channeling pen. I always get it confused. The diminuage. I put everything together so you guys can follow along with this whole entire treatment if you wanted to. I did not do my Anma or my LED treatment on camera. I left those out because Anma, you've seen so many times. I'm getting so many people reaching out to me about the diminuage and micro-channeling, so I filmed that again for you. And LED, it's really hard for me to sit down and film that on camera. You guys have seen it, and I don't really need to film that portion, but I filmed everything in steps so you guys could follow along with this treatment and perform it at home and get beautiful, glowing, makeup optional skin. So I'm going to let you guys go into this treatment. I hope you enjoy it. Just make sure that you give my videos a thumbs up. It really helps my channel when you like my videos. If you can't leave me a comment, or if you want to leave me a comment, make sure you do both. Like, comment, or just give me a like, okay? Either one will help my channel. So I also went over on how I use the JoyLux Capture Youth Water with the blow dryer so you guys can see that. And I really hope that this video is helpful. And at the end, I did mention that I was going to film a video on all my favorite things that help me achieve makeup optional skin. Now, I wear makeup because I love makeup. And also it helps cover up my redness, which my redness isn't barely here anymore. And yesterday I went makeup free, even to work. No tinted sunscreen. I wore my no-show mineral protection from Color Science. I filmed that short yesterday morning before I left for work. And yeah, so I'm gonna do a separate video. Hopefully I'll get it up for you guys tomorrow, and we can go over the products, and that way you guys can see everything that I'm doing to my skin and have everything lined up for you, and to see if you're interested in anything to put on your wish list. But everything that I'm using on my skin right now, I absolutely love. And this treatment in particular are with the 3 devices that I think make the best difference in my skin, and also the massage tool. Now, I didn't film block therapy because it's difficult for me to film block therapy, but block therapy makes a huge difference in my skin too. You know, just with everything in general, the way my face is shaped, my posture, how I feel, circulation, lymphatic flow throughout my body, because achieving great skin is you have to take a whole body approach. Like I always say, diet, supplementation, water, exercise, and fascia release, okay? All right, so I'm rambling here. I'm gonna let you get into this treatment because it's gonna be quite long. I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you soon. Bye. Mwah. Aloha, everyone, and welcome to a day of beauty. So this is gonna be our last treatment that we performed together for 2023. So what we're gonna do today is, off camera, I am gonna perform some fascia massage with my Jane Man Omnas. I'm gonna go in with my scalp first, and then after I finish my scalp, I'm gonna go in with my apres, bond repair treatment. Put that all throughout my hair. And then I'm going to go in with my Anma and work all over my face, my neck, my chest, using the Michelle Corley Pore Cleansing Oil. Work this into my skin. Just do a quick everything. Just a little bit of a fascia release to wake everything up. Flush out the fluid. And then I'm going to remove the Michelle Corley Pore Cleansing Oil and go in with Aduro. So off camera, I'm going to do my fascia work and my hair treatment. I will come back on camera when it's time to apply Aduro. So I'm going to leave Aduro on my skin as a mask, probably for a little while, because I have to do some things, like I have to give Misha a bath, and I'm kind of slacking today. It's only it's almost 11, and I have just been hanging out, watching movies with Misha on the couch. I'm kind of tired today. I didn't sleep very well last night, but hopefully that will change soon. But here is my skin, and I haven't done anything to it yet. And if you saw, I uploaded a short yesterday, and that was my skin yesterday morning at like 7 o'clock in the morning when I was heading out the door to go to work. But as you can see, my skin looks pretty even in tone, and I now officially have that makeup optional skin. I'm so happy. And pretty much everything that we're going to be doing today is contributed to this makeup optional skin. So how I've achieved my makeup optional skin, and I didn't really start noticing a difference until the last probably like 3 weeks. And what I did differently the last 3 weeks is I incorporated the Misama Pulse 40 LED light panel. I've been using it 5 or 6 days a week for like 7 minutes. I'll do 6 minutes on consecutive red and near, and then I do 1 minute of pulse. Now this last week I've been doing 6 minutes of consecutive red, and I added in 2 minutes of pulse. And I have just been really loving that Misama LED light panel. I think it is fabulous. And I am so happy that I picked that device up, because that has definitely been such a gem in my skincare routine. I really see it working compared to any other LED light device that I've used in the past. I think that if you guys enjoy your red LED light therapy, you should invest in a panel besides investing in the masks, unless the masks are what you think works best for you. But I can cover my face, my neck, and my chest with one treatment with that panel, which is less time consuming. And I have been, applying the Victoria DN Peptides to my skin and then performing the LED light treatment, which makes it so easy. And the LED light treatment helps the Peptides penetrate into the skin. So another thing that has made such a big difference with evening out my skin tone and helping me achieve this makeup optional skin, helping me with my glycation, texture in my skin, firmness and plumpness, is adding in the Diminuage Nano Pen and those silicone nano chips for microchanneling. And I've been using Pepti Repair now. I think it's been going on for 3 weeks, twice a day. And I really notice a difference by microchanneling the Victoria DN Peptides into my skin every other day. I don't do it every day. Of course I could, but it does take some time. But I really notice a difference in my skin by doing that. And what I do, like what I've demonstrated, is I take Pepti Tone and I nanochannel or microchannel Pepti Tone into my areas where I'm seeing the fine lines and wrinkles. And then I do Pepti Repair all over my face. Now you can microchannel any of the Peptides into your skin, but I would pick the ones to where you want to really see a difference in your skin or accelerate your results. So for fine lines and wrinkles, definitely Pico Toner. For hyperpigmentation, you could spot treat with Correct HP, just like Pico Toner, and then pick one peptide that you wanted microchannel all over your skin. I chose Peptide Repair because I'm working on repairing my skin, these broken capillaries, glycation, texture, sun damage, and I really see a difference in my chest, my face, and my neck all over by doing this. Now, if you don't have sun damage, you don't have glycation, you don't have damaged skin, I would recommend either picking Procol or Elastin. I think you would all benefit from microchanneling Elastin, because elastin is what gives our skin that recoil. And when our elastin is weak, it's not just the collagen, but it's the elastin where you start seeing the sagging in the skin. So elastin is a really good one to microchannel into the skin. And you can't, I do Peptide Repair after Pico Toner because I really want to get that into my skin. Instead of doing it last, okay? And if you're gonna do Peptide Elastin, you could do it the way I do it, like how I do Peptide Repair, or you can apply your other peptides. Like if you're using, I would do Lift, Tone, I would do Procol, then Elastin, and or you could do Elastin, and then do, you can microchannel Elastin all over, and then put Procol on top. And then if you're using Peptide Hyaluronic, you can do Hyaluronic and then Peptide Pad after, okay? So you pick what you want to work on with your skin, and that's the one that you want to microchannel all over the skin. My suggestions is Repair or Elastin, and then spot treat with Tone and Correct HP if you have melasma and hyperpigmentation. Okay, so I just completed my Anma treatment. I removed the pore cleansing oil off my skin. Now I'm going to go in with Aduro. So with Aduro, I apply it all over. So I just take a couple of pumps and then I paint it on my skin, being careful not to rub too hard or put too much pressure. It's just like I'm barely touching the skin, because the point of this product is to go in through the hair follicle. You don't want to press it in to the skin. Okay, so I'm going to take this, and when you put it underneath your eyes, you got to be careful not to go too far up, like to where your waterline is, because if you do, it will travel into your eyes and blur your vision. Okay, I even put it on my nose. Like I said, I put this all over. And I use this 2 times a week now as maintenance to keep those fat cells healthy. But you know, for starting out, I did start out using it twice a day. I used it twice a day for like 8 weeks, and then I went on a maintenance phase of using it a couple times a week. And I do put this over my lips, and I do like to focus it around this area too, because this, if you're starting to see the marionette lines, more wrinkles around your mouth, sagging, you're definitely losing those fat cells and your fat pads are degenerating. Okay, so what I like to do is I even put this all over my neck, because if it's doing something, I don't know, but I just really love the glow that Aduro gives my skin as a mask. And I put it on my chest too, especially like to focus it here where I have the sun damage and the wrinkles from sleeping on my side. And I sometimes will tap it in to get a faster application. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this on for at least 10 minutes, but it'll be longer because I'm going to do some things I have to do, give Misha a bath. And then I also have to perform some block therapy. So I'm going to do that while Adipo is on. And then I will be back for the microchanneling of the VDA peptides and then red light therapy with the Lemieux mask. Excuse me. And then we're going to go into that lift treatment. So I will see you in a bit. Hi everyone, I'm back. Okay, so I just removed Adipo from my skin and I went in with the Revision Skincare Papaya Enzyme Cleanser to get in a gentle exfoliation, and now here is my bare skin. So we are going to go in with the JoyLux Milan Skincare Capture Youth Water. I'm going to take a cotton round and I'm going to take 1.5 pumps, and what I like to do is I like to press it into my cotton round. And then first what I do is I go around my skin all over just to make sure that I remove every last bit of my cleanser. So what I love about the Capture Youth Water is I use it as a toner for after cleansing to make sure I removed all of my cleanser, and then I use it all over. Okay. And normally what I used to do is I used to spray it on my skin and massage it vigorously into the skin to activate the ions. So you could do it that way, or you can use your hair dryer. So I have my T3 hair dryer right here. And let's see, I have it on, I just used it to give Misha a bath. So I have it on the airspeed of 1 and I have heat level 2. And I have it on the volume boost mode to deactivate the ions within the hair dryer. So what I've been doing is I go over my skin. I'm going to spray this all over, just like this. Okay. I'm going to just give it a little rub everywhere. Make sure it's all on my skin. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to take my hair dryer, and I usually use my diffuser for my curls, but I'm using this since it's what I use to blow dry Misha. Turn it on, and then just quickly go over my skin, just like this. That's it. And I feel like it works better this way versus massaging it into your skin. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to penetrate the peptides into my skin with my diminuage pen. But I'm going to do it off camera. So I'm going to go in with lift first, and then I will go in with tone. And with tone, I'm going to spot treat here between my 11s, right here, these two areas on my forehead. And then around my eyes, my crow's feet. I will also treat this spot here on the bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to go around my lips, around over here where I have the wrinkles from my scarring, and some smile lines and some tech lines from looking down at my phone. And then in my chest. And then after I'm done with each section, I massage it into the skin. You know what? I'm just going to do it with you guys because I think it's just easier for you to see it again, even though it is repetitive. Oh, I put everything in here. So I'm just going to use the Daily Booster today, which is meant, or Daily Chip, which is meant for every day. It's my last one from this box. And I'm going to apply it to my pen. And normally I could just tear it, but just so you guys know that these are all individually wrapped. All right, so I'm going to apply my Daily Booster Chip here. And then, let's see, first Pepti I'm gonna go in with is going to be Pepti Lift. This is my new bottle. And I'm gonna take 2 drops. I always like to start out at 2 drops working in this area, and then I go from there to see how far it will travel depending on my skin's impedance. If my skin is really, really dehydrated or dry, that 2 drops doesn't travel down far. So I was able to cover my eyebrow area and my whole forehead and in between my brows down to my crow's feet. So now I know I just need 1 drop for the other areas of my face. So next, I put 1 drop underneath my eyes, take it over my nose, and I take it as far as it will go down to my cheeks. Then I'm gonna take another drop and start right here where I left off and see how far it will go down. I'm able to cover my lip. And actually, I was able to cover the rest of my face with the lift. All right. And like I always say, make sure you get it in front of your ears. In front of the ears and behind the ears, we often forget. So I'll take 2 drops and use that for my neck. And I work it in. Then I'm going to take 2 drops for my chest. I always start here in the middle and then work my way out. Make sure I get this area and then all of my chest, and that 2 drops is enough. So Skin Beautiful RX is having a sale right now, 27% off. And so I ordered the Isden products. I first started out with 2, the Age Contour Cream for during the day and the Insta Flash. Then I got to thinking and I was doing some research. I ordered the Age Contour Night and both sunscreens, the non-tinted and the tinted. And I thought at first that those sunscreens were pricey, but I didn't realize the amount that you get. It's 3.4 ounces, so that is not bad. And I want to test them out because, you know, I do have sun damage, and those sunscreens or this, the SPFs, they sound amazing. And what I love about the Age Contour creams and the sunscreens is that they help with glycation in the skin. And if you're prone to glycation, and most of us with thin skin are prone to glycation, just so you guys know. And what causes glycation in the skin is excessive sun exposure, but also having sugar in the skin. So if you eat sweets, drink alcohol, and you're hanging out in the sun, guess what? That sun is going to turn that skin into glycated skin. Also, you know, there's other existing factors, but the sun and sugar are the main concerns for glycated skin, okay? So I wanted to go over that with you. So now that Pepti Lift has penetrated in my skin, we're gonna go in with Pepti Tone and we're gonna spot treat with the Diminuage Daily Chip. Now, what I love about this is that you have the 3 different speeds and you have the different tips. So with the daily chip, it's meant to be used every day, and then the booster chips are meant to replace this 1 or 2 times a week, depending on your skin. Now with this daily chip, I can use it on the highest speed all over my skin. Around my eyes, I always like to stick to the blue speed because the skin is thinner here and you have to be gentle, okay? So we're gonna start off with spot treating this. So I'm gonna take 1 drop of Pepti Tone. Make sure you keep the bottle away from you that you don't knock it. And then what I just like to do is I'll dab it in here in the areas that I'm going to work it in with the Diminuage pen. And then I'm going to turn it on the highest speed, which is red. And I'll go up and down here in this area really quick. And then I'm going to go side to side, working those 11s. And then here on the bridge of my nose, I'm going to stamp it in since this is, you know, curved area. Then I'll go over this area. If I need more of the serum, I go back and forth in that one wrinkle. I'm going to go back and forth in this wrinkle. Take some more. Same thing. Take some more. Same thing. Then I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to, I need a little bit more, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tackle Peptitone in each section. So after I apply it, I'm going to reapply it here where I missed. Okay, so now I'm going to set it down to medium speed, and I'm going to work this side of my crow's feet, and then when I go under the eyes, I'm going to switch it to the low speed. So I'm going to dab this in right here, and I'm going to work this whole area on medium speed. So I'm going to go up and down, and then here, up and down. I'll go side to side. So think of, like, I like to sometimes squint my eyes to see where those wrinkles are. Okay, then I'm going to grab a little bit more of Peptitone, and I'm going to put it underneath my eye here first, and I'm going to switch this to the blue speed, which is low, and I'm going to come under here, and I like to stamp it in the eye area, and I'm going to do it in rows. Okay, and then I have some wrinkles that are starting to form here. So you can squint your eye and you can see them. And I'm gonna stamp this in there. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the rest of this and just work it down here into this area. Okay, come over here to the other side and switch my pen back to medium speed. Apply my Peptitone here. Okay, and then grab a little bit of Peptitone. And I'm able to not squeeze a full drop, just like a little bit, like a half a drop. And I'm going to tap it over here, keep some on my fingertips, and then just stamp it into my eye area. And for those of you that have a Skin One Pro, you can follow the same protocol. It's just I'm not familiar with the tips of the Skin One Pro, so I don't know if they're leaned more towards this daily chip or the booster chip. Okay, not much to work in because I use less. So now I'm going to take my Peptitone, and then I'm just going to work this into the areas right now that we are not going to channel. So I have a little bit left over. So whatever's left over, I'm just going to come here and work that into my lips really quick. So I'm not using a lot of product. Okay, so we did their lip. So now let's work on around the bottom lip here. Okay, and I'm gonna work on this side. For me, this is extra because I'm working on those wrinkles from my scarring that are aggravated from repetitive movement, and I do those in circles. And then I'm going to take a half a drop, and I have these wrinkles right here, and I have this wrinkle right here. So I'm going to come in, go up and down over those wrinkles. And then I have this one right underneath here. So I'm going to take this, work it right here. And then these ones aren't as prominent as the ones on my other side because the skin here is in good shape because there's no scarring from an accident. So, okay, all right. So now what I'm gonna do is just take a half a drop of Peptitone, and then I'm gonna work all this into the skin. Okay, next I'm going to take 2 drops of Peptitone, and because I have the chest wrinkles, I'm gonna just apply it here in my chest wrinkles, and I'm just gonna go side to side, starting from where they start, which is at my cleavage mark, because I sleep on my side. Okay, and then I get some wrinkling. I'm getting some wrinkling around my collarbone. So I'll just work the Peptitone in there too. You can even spot treat your wrinkles on your neck. But you know, in all honesty, I don't really do that because those never will really go away because your neck is crinkled from like movement, right? I just apply Peptitone regularly. Those are kind of like, I feel always there, but you can make them look less apparent. If yours are really deep, then work Peptitone in there. So since I pretty much got most of my chest, I'm not gonna go in and reapply on my chest. Now, so since I have glycation, sun damage, and these broken capillaries, my Pepti that I want to work next into my skin is Pepti Repair. If you have hyperpigmentation, I would go in with Pepti Correct next and spot treat that in the areas that you have pigmentation, okay? Where your pigmentation, where it really bothers you, where you can see it. If you have pigmentation all over, do Pepti Correct all over and then apply the rest of your Peptis on top, because you're creating these micro channels, and these micro channels are going to stay open for about 10 to 15 minutes. And anything that you put on top after you've micro channeled that one Pepti all over your skin is going to be absorbed into the skin. So if you don't have hyperpigmentation, then select your next Pepti that you want to micro channel into the skin. Like if you wanted to, you can go in with your Pro-Col and then go in with elastin and microchannel elastin on top. Or you can do it opposite. You can go in with elastin and microchannel that everywhere, and then follow through with the rest of your Peptis. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Pepti Repair because this is what my skin needs. And once I see that my skin is looking, you know, pretty good to where I don't need, oops, I did that wrong. So I'm just going to apply it in little areas. Man, I did that wrong. Oh well, we'll get a double dosing. Once my skin is like at a point to where I don't feel like I need to, you know, use Pepti Repair all the time, then I will switch it up for Pepti Elastin. So I'm just going to go, I'm going to turn it on the high speed, okay? Since we're using the Daily Booster Chip. And you can go in small sections, just like I'm doing. You can take long strokes. You can do circles. It's up to you on how you want to microchannel these into the skin. So whatever works for you. And the best part of this is that there's no needles involved. It's just these silicone chips, so they're not going to tear your skin. Okay. Darn, I wish I would have been paying attention to that, because, you know, I don't want to waste product. As we all know, these are not cheap. And you definitely use way more when you microchannel versus when you're just applying them. Okay, so I'm going to work that into the skin. Okay, next I'm gonna work around my eyes, and I'm gonna switch it to that medium speed. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit right here, work it into the eye area, and then I'm gonna take some right here. I'm gonna work this around my eye, but I'm gonna go in the blue speed, and I'm just gonna go in these rows. And I'm gonna do 2 passes since it's on the low speed. And since I have this broken capillary here, I'm just going to stamp it into the skin. All right, let's do the other side. I'm just gonna keep it at the low speed. So when you're using this daily chip on the diminuage, it feels like it's not doing anything to the skin. But after you do your whole face one round, especially if you use that high speed, and when you apply your Peptis, you will feel a little stinging, and that's a sign that the microchannels are open. Okay, so now I'm going to take a drop, and I'm just going to work on this lower section of my face. Just gently pat that into the skin, and I'm going to go on that high speed. turn off the pen. Just take what's left over. Make sure that is all worked into the skin. All right, set that aside. And then I'm gonna go in with the rest of my Peptis. I'm gonna go in with Procol, and I will go in with Elastin. All right, everyone, we're back. So I just finished up with my LED light treatment, and I did forego the sheet mask. And I decided, you know what? Let's do microcurrent with the J-Man lift unit with the zip conductive gel. So I have the silver gel here. So I'm gonna apply this on, and I wanna do this so you guys know that you can use this gel with your Pico Toner. And two, I love that it stays juicy on the skin, so we don't have to rehydrate it, and then we're also getting additional skincare benefits. So just so you guys know, I'm starting the Zip 30-day plan on Monday, and I would love for you guys to join along with me. So I have the crystal gel and the golden gel, and we're going to use those, and I'm going to test them on my skin. So I think we'll do, you know, maybe we'll do a week with each. So 1 week I'll do the crystal gel, 1 week I'll do the golden gel, silver gel, and then the electrical complex gel. And then we'll test them out, because it's been a while since I've used the crystal gel and the golden gel, and my skin has changed since then. So, all right, so we put this everywhere. And, you know, we all know that the silver gel is my favorite. I have no issues with this. I love it. And so now we're gonna go in with the J-Man lift unit. We're gonna work in the fascia. I'm gonna do sort of like a quick treatment here. And we're gonna use the Anma lift probe. So I'm gonna go and turn it on. And I'm gonna use P1, which is for connective tissue and fascia release. And I'm gonna start it out at 20% and see how it is. And what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna hold the lift unit, or I'm sorry, the lift probe over my collarbone right here. And I'm gonna hold it for probably about 30 seconds. And I'm just doing is letting that current work into those fascia adhesions to loosen them up. Okay. The next, I'm going to take it and I'm going to go up and down. We're going to sort of use this like how we use the J-Man Anma. Okay. Let me go side to side. Okay, then I'm gonna take it, and right here underneath my collarbone, I'm gonna use some firm pressure, and I'm gonna stretch my neck, and I'm gonna kind of stretch the tissue down here, and I'm using some firm pressure, and I'm going to stretch this because there's lots of chaos here in these collarbones that contribute to all this sagging down. And you will feel this. You feel that release. Oof, right in here. It's really something fierce. A lot of adhesions always in this area. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go back and forth. Okay, Now I'm going to work here in the center of my chest, back and forth. Work on those fascia adhesions that are right here, adhere to the sternum area, and then also helps with the wrinkles that I have in this area from sleeping on my side. Okay. Oh, next we're going to hold over this collarbone for 30 seconds. Now, if you guys want to try, for those of you that have the lift unit and you don't have the Pico Toner, and you want to try that treatment that I uploaded the other day for the Pico Toner using P2 with those cross-hatching holds, if you want to try that, I would suggest using the P1 program and using it at a very low intensity. I would try try anywhere from 10 to 15% and see how that works for you. Because when you're using the P2 program, sometimes in certain areas you'll feel a little flutter, but for the most part, you do not feel that current in your skin. You do not feel it at all. It just is very relaxing. Okay, so now we're gonna take it, same thing, just use some firm pressure and then just kind of pull the tissue away from that collarbone. Kind of stretch your neck. Oops. Okay. Okay, and then after you're done, you can kind of flush out the area. Help move out those toxins. Okay, now we're gonna take it and work the neck. Look, you can see all that circulation automatically going. When I was doing my Anma, I did not get this red. So this is really bringing up that blood flow. You could even do the back of your neck too, if you want. Work in your traps. I'm really sore right here. Okay, so next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it, I'm just going to work down here and right underneath my ear. And I'm just gonna kind of stretch my neck as I'm going down. And just getting those adhesions right in there. Oh, right here, it's really sore. Okay, I'm gonna do this 3 times, so I'm gonna work my way around the neck. I'm using about a 2 for pressure. Okay, then I'm going to come over here and do this section. And since this is a pretty intense program for me, for my lifting today, I'm gonna do the mid face lifts and change it up. Since already this week I did the holds. Okay, this area of the jowling, all this is being pulled. So I'm gonna work on this one. Oops, I didn't have that attached. I feel lots of chaos always right here in this area. Okay, now we'll do this side. I forgot. Was that 2? Right there, there's a lot of tension. Okay, I'll work on this jowl. Okay, now I'm going to work underneath my chin, down the center of the neck. Okay, one more. Okay. Then we can just go ahead and flush all this out. Okay, so next I'm going to take the lift and I'm just going to hover it here around my jaw because we always get lots of adhesions in here. I'm going to start like right here at this area. Kind of work on those depressors a little bit, just holding it for a few seconds and move it back. Okay, and then I'm going to take these four and I'm going to start here on my chin and I'm just going to slowly glide the lift out to my ear. And when you're doing this, you're going to feel that you have a lot of chaos right here in this area. You'll feel that tension. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to take the fingers, have a row in front of my ear, and then just, right here in this area. And I'll just hold it here, and I'm going to hold it for about 30 seconds. Just to kind of work getting that current in those areas. And hopefully loosen up the tension in there. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and down just like this. Get some of that circulation going. Work in this area. Okay, then I'm going to come up over here, hold around my cheekbone. Because we always get a lot of chaos underneath the cheekbone. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the fingers and these four and hold over the lips for a few seconds. Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of glide out here. Okay. I'm going to take these, glide over the cheekbone. And then I'm going to kind of go back and forth underneath my eye here gently with the thumbs Remember, I have this set at 20%. Okay, and then I'm going to take the thumbs and work here above my eye. So that's where I have a lot of adhesions. Okay, next I'm just going to take it, kind of hug my brow, and I'm going to massage the eye area here. Come up under and then go above. See? This feels amazing. Okay, then I'm going to go back and forth over my forehead just like this. Sure you get right here in your hairline, lots of adhesions right here in this area. You can feel, you'll feel it. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of flush. And then come over here and work this side. And then we're going to take our magic wands and we're going to go in and in those areas where we get a lot of tension, we're going to take those and try something with this program. Like work here in between the brows, since this is an area where we get that repetitive movement. See if we can just do some detailing work in there and work on some of those fine lines. Go right here. Okay. And then just gonna start to work this out. Okay, then I'm gonna hover right here. Get this all loosened up. After you use this P1 program in this J-Man lift, special edition lift unit, your skin looks really nice and plump and juicy, and the glow looks really, really good. Okay, cheekbone. Back. Okay. Go up and down. You can even, you know, kind of stretch this a little bit. Misha's snoring again. I heard it in the last video. Did you guys hear it? She's tired because I gave her a bath. I should just do that on this side really quick. So I'm gonna do that over here. I could sit here and work my skin for the whole 60 minutes on this P1 program. It feels so good. Okay, so now I'm gonna just hold this over my lip a little bit. Okay, we're just gonna gosh, I'm gonna be so relaxed after this. I'm not gonna even want to do anything this evening. We don't have any plans. My husband's over at his friend's house working on his bike, and he's been gone since like 8:30 this morning, and it's like 2:30 in the afternoon now. I'm not doing anything tonight. Oh, I did that wrong. Oh well, you can do it in both directions anyways. It's good to work the fascia around the eye in different directions. My hair keeps getting caught in that side. Even take the thumbs here and work around the hairline. Okay, so I'm going to take the thumbs and I'm just going to come over here and go back and forth and work my upper lip area. Go under my lip. Okay, now we're going to take our magic wands here, and this is where negative has to be over positive. So, and what we're going to do is we could take it, and anywhere where you have that tension, I'm just going to kind of pull, kind of go in with these and kind of pull apart. Oh, that feels good. Okay, I'm gonna actually, I want to work here, right in here. Just kind of go like this, come back and forth. I can always get like a lot of tension like right here. Oops. Really feel this needs to be released. It's like I need to get in there with my hands. All right, so that is it for P1. So now we're gonna do mid facelift. So let's see, how many minutes did we do? We did 32 minutes. So now I'm gonna switch to P2, which is lift and tone. And I'm gonna take it to 300%. And actually we'll do 35%. And we're gonna do mid facelift. Start right here. Hold for a few seconds. Lift up. Hold for 5 seconds. Okay. Front of the brow, hold for 5 seconds. Okay. Lips, I like to hold for 5 seconds. Come up. There's a labial fold. Hold for 5 seconds. Trace the cheek. Come up around the eye. Hold for 5 seconds. Okay, and then this part of your brow. Okay. One more time. I think this is 4. Okay. Then we'll come over here, do the same thing. Now I'm kind of thinking maybe I should skip the Joella mask. And maybe do that tomorrow. And I can just jump on and show you guys what my skin looks like in the morning after this treatment. Okay, so there's the mid facelift. Now, if you want to work on your jowling and giving your cheeks more lift, what I would suggest, come in here, hold for 30 seconds over your jaw here. Okay, and then we're gonna move up, grab that tissue and skin, hold up underneath your cheek, and lift up and hold. Okay. Lift up and hold. Holding for about 8 seconds. Okay. Okay. We're going to come over here to the back half. Do the same thing. Okay. Okay. Hold. Okay, we got 2 minutes left on this signal 1 of lift and tone. So now we're going to come up, hold, okay, so my face looks thinner. So because everything's all lifted. Okay, looks good. What do you guys think? Now, I could come in here. I'll just do some glides really quick. Oops. I'm just having some fun. Wow, looks so good. I'm always so amazed. I love my Pico Toners. All right, so I'm gonna turn off my Pico Toner or the J-Man lift unit, unhook my lift. Now I have to clean these. So I'm gonna demonstrate that again for you guys. Grab my cavi wipes. You know, I bought a whole new one of these and I don't know what I did with it. I looked everywhere for it and I can't find it. And I hope I didn't like throw it out. So I'm just wiping off my magic wands with a nice wet soft cloth. Then I'm gonna wipe off the probes of the tool. And then I'm gonna grab a cavi wipe. So I have to take off the lid off of mine because that top, this little snap top is almost broken off right here and it's hard to get the wipes through the little hole. All right, so now I'm just gonna wipe off my little wands here with the cavi wipe. Set it aside, take this and wipe off each individual probe. And then I wipe the lift all the way around. And actually, I use this on my Omnas too. So I wipe off my Omnas. Safe for the plastic, it doesn't do anything. Then I have another one right here. I already washed this one off, but we'll disinfect it too. And then, like, if I'm just using this, I like to find other things that I can wipe down. Like, here I have my Glow Booster H. Let me wipe this down because I used this last night. So, all right. So that's all I can use for this right now. So I'm going to throw in my sink, and I'm actually probably just going to use the rest of that and disinfect my sink. And I'm going to leave this gel on as a mask for a little bit, and then I'll come back and I'm probably going to just shower, and I'm just going to skip the gel mask tonight, and I'm going to do it tomorrow because I really want to see what my skin is going to look like after this treatment, after everything like settles in and everything. And so you guys can really see how effective this is instead of me going in with a lifting mask. I think that that's really important, okay? So I will see you in a bit. Okay, everyone, so I just jumped out of the shower and here is my skin after. It looks so good. See, it's like a night and day difference. OMG. So I haven't put on my skincare yet. So what I'm gonna do is I did film my after video and I filmed it with my hair in my purple clip. Even though it's wet, I just threw it out just so that, you know, people don't say anything that it's the towel making my skin tighter. So I'm gonna go off camera and do my skincare because I did wash my face. I cleansed my skin with the balancing cleanser from Victoria Deanne. So I removed all the skincare off my skin and I left the Zip Silver Gel on my skin for about an hour as a treatment mask. Love, love, love. Now, I have all the gels, so we're going to be testing all these out again and see how well they work, but my skin just looks so good. So when I come back, I'm probably going to be red because I'm going to do my skincare. And then I'm going to blow dry my hair, just diffuse it really quick. And then I will show you what my skin looks like after and close out with you guys. So I'm going to do my full nighttime skincare routine. So I'm going to go back in with all my Peptis, my eye creams, and my rejuvenator, and then my Victoria Deanne moisturizers. And then I will be back to show you what my skin looks like after with my hair done. So I'll see you in a bit. Voila. So here is my skin after I applied the rest of my skincare, and I did diffuse my hair, so I am a little pink, and when my face is getting like red from, you know, activity, holding my head, upside down, this broken capillary looks, more noticeable. But if you see my skin, I mean, look at my under eyes. They're like almost all completely filled in. They look so much brighter. And I'm going to, it's both Adipo and PeptiPad. Adipo, for months now, I've only been using it as a mask 2 times a week. And I've been using PeptiPad now for, I want to say 3 months. At first, it doesn't seem like it's working, but then I'm looking at my under eyes and I just really see a difference here underneath my eyes and just everywhere else. So if Adipo is not up your alley because you don't like things feeling heavy on your skin, you don't like the concept of it being a cream, it does have that cucumber extract in it, so it does smell like cucumbers, but it's a natural fragrance. It's not synthetic. Or if there's something in there that you may be allergic to, try a PeptiPad and apply it twice a day, okay? It does work. Like I said, at first, it may not seem like it's working, but when you're working on restoring those fat pads and those dermal fat cells, it takes a while to see the results, and it's not something that's really noticeable, and the best thing that you could do is take pictures. Now for this treatment, if you don't have the special edition lift unit from Neurotris and Jane Man, you can follow along with your Pico Toner. So what I would suggest, when I'm using P1, you would use P2 in the Pico Toner, and it's going to work more in the skin. And it will work in your connective tissue, but it doesn't go as deep as the P1 in the limited edition unit. Follow along. As you can see, I got a great treatment. Do that Pico Toner treatment. I uploaded the other day. It's amazing for your skin. Now, I think I'm going to do a video tomorrow on everything that I find that has been a game changer in giving me this makeup optional skin. Okay, what do you guys think? I think I should do it. I'll do it tomorrow. And then on Monday, we're gonna be starting our Zip Challenge, which is part of our New Year, New You series. And I have to tell you, I think my favorite gel to use with the Pico Toner is actually the Zip Silver Gel. As of right now, I have 3 other gels to use. I wouldn't use the electrical complex gel with the Zip because that one, I think for a long treatment, it may cause some issues with your skin. Like when I was using that every day in a row doing the 6-day Zip plan, I think it was the event ready plan, I got some breakouts in my skin. But any of their other gels would be great with the Pico Toner because you're getting like the benefits of the ingredients in the gel and a treatment, and you don't have to use as much, and it keeps it slip throughout your treatment. So try the Pico Toner or the Jane Man Lift Unit with your Zip conductive gels. And I really like this. I really like the Neurotris one too. Now this gel is affordable because I think it's like $18 and change. But what you have to keep in mind is Neurotris's shipping and handling is expensive. It's like $20. So what I would do is if you're going to place an order with Neurotris, order a bottle, see if you like it, but just keep in mind that $20 shipping tacks on to the price of this if this is all you're going to get. So then this becomes $38, okay? Now you do get 8 ounces in this, and with the Zip Gel, you get 2.7 ounces, but you don't have to use as much as this as you do with this. This you do have to use quite a bit. So just to keep that in mind, but I love this gel and I love my Zip Gel with the Pico Toner. And with the Pico Toner, you can pretty much use any conductive gel you like because it senses the skin impedance. So I do love the Lemieux O2 Calming Gel, the Medicube A-Jar conductive gel that comes in the clear tube is really good too. I strayed away from using that collagen promoter conductive gel because it's just too expensive. It's $90. $90. And sometimes like when I use that, my skin just doesn't look so hot. And I think it's just got too much going on in it. And you know, sometimes with skincare products, even your conductive gels, when they have just too much stuff going on in it, your skin can have an adverse reaction. And that's one of the reasons why the Sculpopla line, using it as a complete system, did not work for my skin. I like certain products outside of it. Now I'm going to try that peel, but the Cava Plus serum didn't work for me, broke me out terribly. And I used to get breakouts all the time when I was testing that out. I couldn't even really test it for that long, but it just really irritated my skin. So that's why I don't see it. And I noticed that whenever I did an aggressive form of exfoliation with that, my results went away. Even with shaving my face, I saw a video recently, someone trying to sell the Hop line, pointed out that even if you shave your face, your results will still stay. Well, I was using the old formulation. I haven't used the new formulation. And when I shaved my face, it's like my face got deflated and all my wrinkles came back. So I'm going to put on my Revision Youthful Lip Replenishing Treatment. It's got my hair on it. I absolutely love this. Love, love, love. I ordered the Rescue MD replenishing treatment to test it out because Leah really, really loves that one. And I know she really likes this one too. And I'm going through this. I probably should have ordered another one of these, but I want to test the Rescue MD lip treatment before I reorder another one of this one because I might like that one better. But I will keep you guys posted. So that and the Isden products will be showing up. And the Isden products, I do really want to incorporate right away. I want to, incorporate the moisturizers and the sunscreens. And I'm not going to start the Emapel serum. I'm actually thinking about giving away my Emapel serum and my Emapel cream. I don't have the boxes for them, but I have a full jar of the cream, and where I used it, I think like two times. And then I have a almost full bottle of this serum where I've used it like, I think maybe 2 times in that one too. So if any of you are using Emapel and you'd like my Emapel system and you live here in the US, I have a gently used cream and a gently used serum. I will give it to you. So the first person that sends me an email and you live in the US gets the Emapel serum and moisturizer, okay? And just remember that moisturizer does contain retinol and you cannot use it on the same night you're using your Victoria DN Rejuvenator. My hair, I used the new K18 Damage Shield shampoo and conditioner. And this is supposed to help with frizz. And it doesn't. Every time I use this, my hair is frizzy. Even when I put my hair products in it, it just does nothing for my hair. And I did that après. And this shampoo and conditioner makes my hair so frizzy. Now, I have to say, the only 2 products I like from K18 are their pH maintenance shampoo, the peptide prep, their bond leave-in treatment, but everything else has been a dud. These are a dud for me. Their detox shampoo is a dud for me, and their hair oil is a dud for me. Now, I picked this up on Abby Young's recommendation. This is the Pureology Color Fanatic 21 Essential Benefits Leave-In Conditioner. I've been testing this out, and I have to say, it's not my favorite leave-in conditioner. One, I do not like the fragrance of this. I miss the old Pureology from like 15 years ago. Their products were really, really good. And then they became commercialized and they sacrificed the ingredients and performance of their products. This just absolutely does nothing for my hair, not a favorite. So here it goes to say is like some people love this, some people don't. I'm one of the people that does not love this. And this fragrance is so strong that I smell it all throughout the day. It totally lingers, so would not recommend this. All right, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and look forward to my next video for that makeup optional skin of everything that I've been using. and including like treatments outside of the Victoria Deanne skincare line, which you guys have all seen, but I'm just gonna put it all in one video to see if everything is right for you. And don't forget, if you don't have a Pico Toner, tomorrow is the last day for the sale to where you can get it at the special price of $3.99 versus $5.95. Woohoo! I highly recommend it. It will give you gorgeous, beautiful, glowing, plump, juicy skin and help tighten the skin as well. All right, so I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.